A pug with some frills, and I'm not talking about the dog, though that would be quite aesthetically pleasing as well.
Woof woof.
Oh, info. Good spot from KONFIG. So he's screaming that there's action yard, and oh, head trick did not hear that one. Might want to fiddle with his headphones after that opening death. Now Alexi into the lower site. Is going to be tucked in. Rez housekeeping towards that squeak T vent.
Lots of space for Insani here. He's out, he's about, and spotted towards the T vent. Rez, aware of something, turns, not in time. Good kill from Insani, better from Turtle.
That is a pistol round perfect in execution from MIBR.
Lots of misdirection there, right? We're able to manufacture a lot of gaps, force the rotations, classic play, what you're looking for. What about like Nuke? And I think MIBR would be happy to find it, here in this territory. Alexi, that was crispy. What more do you have for us here, sir? As he will get dealt with by exit. He'll grab a kill. If they get through Alexi, they might just drop down into the... I was going to say jaws of head trick. He's rotated back just in time to take the fight and drop the bomb.
They switch. Now Alexi could be utilized. You've already got the setup. If they want to go wrap, that's their choice. But right now, bomb. And just 2 members of MIBR.
Has to be B, though. Exit's in the lower site. Unless he goes up the vent and they split top site here. This one's looking wonky.
What's the plan, lads? Loses his shoes. Insani. Out.
Save?
Save. Likely. You have to break glass to have that. This setup is actually working out well for an IP. A good catch as Hedrick goes looking. And oh no! Henny gets 2. They've only got 5 seconds, but the body's taken down. And again, that's 2 rounds in a row where MIBR seem they can hit their shots. They can win their duels. The time is becoming a bit of an enemy.
It's not players throwing this from spawn. So they have more bodies now to push on down, and KONFIG spams to find just a chunk of damage there onto Breno.
Yeah, let's see how this setup works out. Brolan. Sharpshooter. Sprays down Turtle. Well handled. Good flash, and being run on down now. Has to hold his ground on control, and does so with a very controlled spray. Exit gone. Henny's got a lovely angle for this one. KONFIG's that. Well, actually looking the right way. Still not able to post the frag. Henny's 1v5 dreams.
At the moment, with the understanding of teams, you just saw the outside smokes land. Alexi pushes ramp, finds Insani in lobby, right? If you're going to see a smoke wall, you expect numbers outside. So those basics have to go well. And a basic should be closing out a 1-on-5. So well handled.
One of the sharpest Swedish tools in the shed, and head trick. That main AWP has let one go. Hard shot, flustered, and not going to make the same mistake again, this time onto Henny. Still, those have descended. It's Breno parked in warehouse, Turtle up on main roof, and Insani down. Rez has caught him. That's that lobby lurker, as we know, and I'm sure as do NIP, so Brolan. Oh, he goes on an adventure solo, costs him his life and the advantage of his team. Rez is back ramp. He's still looking.
He knows now.
Now he's adjusted his angle.
And he has a crossfire. Beautiful.
Door open, adjusts, and deleted. Okay, need 1 from Rez, need 2. And they're there in the feed now. No time, no hope, and nobody left. MIBR shattered upon arrival. 4 kills from Rez in the feed. We were just mentioning in all of esports. Lifted by many a legacy name.
They're popping top here.
Yeah, and we'll see how far it gets them, because Turtle's in, but there's no one to receive. Other than Brolan, pushing the smoke, combines with Rez, Hedrick spotted heaven, and still KONFIG fragging. Look at the exchange. It boils down to a 2-on-2. Favors the CTs a little.
He's pinned. You're stuck at CT vent, mate. You're not getting out, Breno. He is.
Oh, Alexi. Barrel betrays him, did not consider it. Now, really awkward for Hedrick. One directly underneath him, not an AWP's paradise, and there you have it. That feels good for MIBR. Smokes are up. And KONFIG, speaking of the devil, wants to go and ask some questions. They're just pushing in. Same as the previous. This time it works out wonderfully. The transfer from KONFIG finds Henny. Over the smoke, head trick. Oh, he hears it, or aware of it. There's one down the stairs, and Sani's caught Rez elsewhere on the hut and into the site. He's taking space and initiative. And now with Turtle opening that door, Hedrick can just stampede down, second-guessing himself now. It gets a bit awkward. Because that bomb ticking in MIBR's favor. Alexi down the vents, and Insani not considering that one. It was Hedrick's presence that's confused him, and now with their powers combined, it will be an NIP 6th. I'm going to go jog back to grab his zoom banger. Hedrick's in a power position now. You cannot even consider ramp without meeting that AWP. And forward again. Oh, a missed shot. That one stings, and now perhaps the bait and switch. Will they consider Alexi?
As the rest of them are starting to make their way outside. And, well, it could be a top split through main, but time again, very pressing.
Nice call out completely there. Brolin wanted to work through Squeak. Pantsed now, and yeah, Alexi might be able to catch something on this MP9, but just looking the wrong way.
That's a bit deflating, isn't it?
This is cheeky. I mean, KONFIG knows he has to be actively looking and will catch Insani, but the rest is coming his way now. Trying to hold on to this orb too towards him. Nades, volleys, and Turtle falls. Well done from him, but not the save. Henny from behind, from the depths. It takes it all away. Straight towards this ramp stack. There's 3 here. Back 10, should be fine. And already handles the first. Opens up the door and descends down the ramp. Here comes KONFIG's attempt, and it is 1 to the dome. Insani not stopping for anyone. Apart from Brolin.
Oh, you cheeky bastard!
$100 dues, not bad. Kind of MIBR, playing it by the book and playing it well. And now to charge into KONFIG, fully flashed into the top site. Brolin nervous, has to deal with multiple fights, every angle, and just like that, they collapse. The ninjas, with all the subtlety of a sledgehammer as they fall to MIBR. Dead man walking. Insani still holding his lobby well. Exit going to be up on that rail for the clear. And Rez will find him first. A big find back. Can the ninjas disrupt further? Yes, they can. Hedrick onto Turtle makes things very scary. Henny with that AWP and bomb. Might want to rethink things with 15 seconds left.
They have to go A.
Got to plant top site. It has to be A. And it has to be an Insani double if they want a chance at this. Flash, frag. Oh! Team Flash, and that's that. NIP with a recovery. We were just talking. 8 guaranteed.
Well, they have a reaction. Here comes Hedrick.
I like it. Proactivity from NIP. And from Hedrick in particular. Breno's already caught Brolin though, and the trade is delayed. He's got nothing to report. Oh, wow. Breno nearly ready for the AWP. Gets him low. Back to lobby. Smoke towards main. I like this from Alexi. We'll have the vantage point up on the hut. Now Molly needs to reposition. Flash, flames, and alive. At the bare minimum. Gap is spotted. Identified. Insani trying to stop that vent. Rotate. Beautifully played from MIBR. Now it gets really awkward because that bomb can go down uncontested. Insani's still keeping Alexi B on a very tight leash. From Breno's damage.
Has to go for it here. Surprised Hedrick's not making a move.
It's the last round and it's just all on Alexi. Now he's on the lowest HP. Exit. Okay, on the quick switch. Hedrick loses his life, and it does look like MIBR will leave with a T-side lead. At the end of the half, 8. That is quite a magnificent haul. Happy with that one. NIP, though, considering the circumstance, a bit of a recovery. Yeah, which is he preparing for himself. Wants to make sure he's in a favorable one. Hidden behind that box. It's not real too easy with a Glock and USPs peppering you. You don't quite know where. Jumping to evade shots and still alive. Still alive. KONFIG finally fell. And into the ramp they go. Nice find. Henny gets nothing done. And their exit on that drop. At least gets the info and whew, good clicks. Brolin's equipped himself with those dualies. Scavenged and fragging.
Look where the bomb is though, Alex.
Oh, that is a shame. It is a shame. Not going to be easy to retrieve. A frag here from Brolin with all things leaping through the window. With the pistols akimbo.
Maybe not a problem anymore.
Yeah, well, he can go down secret if he fancies. And it does look like he's on that trajectory. Now, Turtle might catch him here. Oh, perfect. In the back, into the spine. Alexi down. Brolin forced to find another 2. A pair of frags already. 25 seconds. He will be able to at least get the info on this first fight. Insani handles business. Doesn't run away. Doesn't cower. Takes the jewel. Wins it. MIBR 9.
Good heads-up call here from Alexi and Brolin to take this space.
Gap identified and thoroughly
This is
investigated.
scary.
Look what they're up to here. This is going to be a fruity round as from behind Insani, the only M4, the only rifle, caught out first.
They were ramped to ladder base at 1:20, and that wasn't on an eco round. You don't see that every day of the week, and now they are caught off guard all across the map.
And he's ready for this 2-man lower early. I mean, he's even cleared not only the first onto Breno, but he seems aware that likely another's down here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we had the pistol, we had the conversion, but when the guns come out, it's been
Pace.
all NIP.
Charging straight through. The flash is good, blocking the door, but in. Alexi B kicks open the door, and Brollan quick to follow up with a double of his own. It's back from Henny. Needed 2 and only the 1, as we see a very quick round, and that's lovely. The pace change just as you probably... you have no time to be in your headspace because your screen is white and your teammates are dead.
And when you play around like this, there's no opportunity to even think about the save because they're just trying to plug these gaps. So everybody throwing their bodies on the line, right? Let's get in, let's fight, and well, you blink and they're dead. 1 minute 36, round over. To have a look and maybe make some plays to open you up rounds, but when he says, oh, we need to make this split, we need to make this move, he needs to know that the tools, the pieces he has are available, and here we go, just mopping up a couple more. Total grabs one back, and Sunny from up top has grabbed one. This is looking good now.
Renault's been handed a very manageable situation. One more to head trick, and it's game on. Low HP. Supported as well. They're both on the same angle, so should be fine. KONFIG saves them by the bell. Head trick with 3 HP. Very close call there.
Again, back into the fray.
He's on his way. KONFIG quick onto the roof. Insani to be tested again, but here comes Dane and brings the pain. Down he goes, and more to come on the gap of the smoke. Alexi B makes a meal of it. Turtle the one to snap. And leaves us in a 4-on-4 down the ladder. Henny pants traded. This is a fruity round. Charging now towards the gap. Renault's got himself 30 bullets and a dream and 1 headshot. Traded by Brollan. Yikes. Okay, well, 21 points of health. Very difficult to break a crossfire established now. Head trick set up.
If he misses, there's your window. And it's closed.
Sometimes you have to close a window to open a door.
Stretch their legs, take some space, and grab another as the bomb will go off. So, Exit gets another save. You can tell he's feeling comfortable. He's setting himself up for fights.
It's a nice observation. That's a nice deagle shot.
Oh!
2 out of the hand cannon, and it's put them in a position to get themselves their first gun round. A gun.
Definitely contest a round like this.
Brollan going to resmoke main, that's smart, but they are walking through. All tested. Brollan, all on him. Gets the first 2. Low on that first. No Molotov to stop, just the nade, and he's just not going to take the bait above him. And jumped on. Exit has brought home the round. MIBR. It's a 10-second defuse. They should have it.
I'm flicking over here to see if it's the case. Very, very close and just okay.
Hey.
Insani, not only did he get the massive deagle kills, he gets the defuse in the nick of time. Massive round. Again, he delivers. Mount the jump and be way ahead of the play here.
This is crazy. Look at the speed of this. Insani unprepared. As his head removed from his shoulders and advantage seized by NIP.
But is that all it's going to take? They've removed this kid who is playing a very important role of this yard rifler. He's gone now. It's Henny's turn.
You have to get through Henny. Top of the scoreboard for a reason. That's supposed to be a trade. Even KONFIG can't beat the quick scope of Henny. Nice one from Breno. Just plucks the head out of Rez, and he's sticking around for more. That's rare and amazing. Breno triple. Okay, that's that Brazilian fire right back in the belly.
Oh, the alligator snaps away with a double there and sets Breno up for 3. That is a beautiful round.
Nerves starting to grow as the smokes, the take, it's coming. He knows these fights imminent, and there it is. Onto Rez, delivered onto the first. KONFIG does claw it back, but with 10 seconds, they have to clear dark. Someone has to plant. Alexi's got the bomb. He has to be punching it in now. Anybody can stop him, and bang. We see another on the board. 13-13. We're all tied up. They know they've isolated Insani. He's actually scarpered all the way to spawn.
Really good play here.
Cool. He can still completely deny the climb up the back. Oh, or not, actually. Rez aware and deletes him.
Nice shot.
Sheesh. Okay, well, NIP, this is prime position for the close. Still 3 members of MIBR to disrupt. If he could find a multi-kill here, Breno. In the off angle, hoping for 1, needs another. As they do swing through, leaping to draw the crosshair. KONFIG finds it, and now just 2 remain. Turtle charging to try and muster some degree of resistance here. Alexi timed perfectly on the peak. Turtle gets that away and doesn't give Headtrick that first fight. Instead, Jiggle, info, fight. Oh, Turtle, he's playing this masterfully as he's making a round out of thin air. The bomb's loose. It's in front of him. This advantage now grows. It swells as Brolan saves them with a nice low HP fight. Should enable a plant as long as he plants safe. Exits coming ramp. Does plant safe. Spot
Nade.
head trick.
Late.
Nades late in the wrong direction. Head trick low. Brolan low. And exit just the one. That's 14. NIP. Chip damage.
They're going.
Onto Turtle, charging. Brolan wins his duel and already into the top site. Exit's got a lot on his plate. Does find just the one, but already the top site feeling lost. What's Insani supposed to do with this? Heaven will be smoked. Breno back through lobby, but that's going to be the main focus of this afterplant.
Loss bonus 2,400 into the next. If you go for this, you risk it all. You risk it all anyway. Head trick takes away Breno, and this one. First nail in the coffin here, NIP.
This is must save AWP, Henny. So, onto head trick he goes. We'll start to back away.
Drops aren't going to be looking too pretty either. Henny can drop 1 M4.
Great first half, some slips and some fumbles and some brilliance out of NIP. Puts him at 15. Henny going aggressive and a nade from Brolan. Huh? And already another. Brolan's decided he wants to end it right here, right now. Alexi down the vents silently. No sound cue provided. That is a weird start to the round. This is supposed to be MIBR fighting to take us into overtime, and instead it's just Alexi B shooting fish in a vent. Or rather, turtles in a vent. Ooh. And down goes Insani. This is a deflating end to a very competitive map, but NIP without a single, 1 point of damage inflicted to them. Just jumping through the flaming hoop to finish.
Nothing Exit can do here. What are you meant to do? They know that all they needed this final kill to secure the round. He's completely cornered this AWP once more. Back a lobby. Shot missed. The kill might be nice, but it's just going to be for the stats right now.
Yeah, pad him up a little, a bit more. There we go. We have it. 16 secure NIP. Close but no cigar. MIBR take a stab. And a pretty convincing one. Henny, Insani, lessons learned. They're here. They're in form. But so are the ninjas. Brolan close to 30. Alexi fragging and calling a good game. And, well, all the individuals.